Hi, I'm Perry Atkinson, General Manager here at theDove. Hey, check out our other videos and check out our website at theDove.us. Welcome back. Delighted today to have some great guests in the studio with us. Denise James is with us and Tiffany Schmelzer is with us. And they're both with Habitat for Humanity, Rogue Valley. And this organization does wonderful things. And Tiffany and Denise, nice to have you both.
Thank you so much.
It's good to see you back. And for those who don't know, maybe a few out there, but tell us about Habitat for Humanity.
Well, our local affiliate has been in existence since 1987. And there are currently about 1,500 affiliates in the United States, 32 in Oregon, and our local affiliate serves Jackson County.
Wow.
We are building houses, we do repair, volunteer work, and do a lot of fundraising.
All right. And Tiffany, I mentioned the numbers 55 and 56. What are they?
Those are going to actually be the next two houses that we're going to be starting here in the next just a few weeks.
Wow. So. All right. Well, you guys got a lot of work going on. First of all, before we get too deep into this, tell us your needs, because there's a lot of folks that would like to maybe get involved with what you do.
Sure. Well, we build houses using volunteer labor and funding from the community. We don't receive any government funding, no funding from the parent organization in Georgia. It's all local. And we build homes. We pay for all the cost outright, use donated materials, donated services, volunteer labor. We sell the home to the partner family for a 0% interest. So they pay it back to us. It just takes a long time to get that money back.
Right.
So we're always at really working in the community for partnerships to help with volunteerism, to help build, as well as funding sources.
All right. So where are you in the process now to start these homes?
Well, for these next two here, we're actually about to start. We already got sponsors lined up, ready to go. But for the Apostles Build project, we're still looking for actual 12 or more churches to partner with us to actually help fund and build the home.
All right, so how does the church partnership work?
Well, just like, the 12 apostles, where they actually spread the word of God, we look for the 12 congregations to do the same for Habitat, to spread the word for our mission and to build it and for that family.
And so the churches come in with volunteers and get her done.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
I think this is wonderful. I don't know, maybe your church or your men's group or whatever could become one of the 12 apostles and get a hold of Tiffany and doing that, because and how long do these take? You put them up pretty fast, don't you?
Yeah, to build a home, usually from building permits to actually dedications and moving the family in, it's about 4 to 6 months.
And Denise, how do you select the family, the recipients?
It's a very deliberate process. We have a volunteer committee that works with it throughout the process. Families are selected based on their need. They have to show a need for housing, and they have to be qualified income. So they have to be low income, but still have enough income to be able to make the payment. And they have to be willing to partner with us. So they have to be willing to help build the home. They have to commit to 500 hours of sweat equity.
Wow.
They commit to a curriculum of 8 educational courses, learning how to become a homeowner. They become our face, do fundraising, and participate with us throughout the entire project.
Wow, that is terrific. Yeah. All right. So what are your plans? Where are we going? You're going to do 55 and 56. What's in the future?
Well, the Apostles Build project is the next one up. It's house number 57 for Elena Williams. She's a single mother, and we're going to be starting her home in July, actually this summer. And so I know we're hosting a breakfast actually to get more congregations involved, and so we can talk a little bit about that as well.
All right. Well, that's number 57. Long range, where are you going, Denise?
Well, last year we were able to build 7 houses.
7?
Which is a record for us.
That's unbelievable.
So our goal would be 10 a year. This year we're scaling back a little bit to about 4
Yeah,
or
but
5
7,
perhaps.
I mean, that's a lot.
It makes an impact in the community. It certainly does.
So you got several going on at the same time.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
And you're alive.
Yes, we do.
Well, that's pretty incredible. All right, so let's go back to church involvement. You need volunteers, so maybe listening or watching today, you just want to volunteer yourself. You can get a hold of them. By the way, it's roguevalleyhabitat.org is the website, roguevalleyhabitat.org. But the church partnership is unique, and so what are you asking a church to commit to do?
Well, we have a bunch of different levels of actual commitment for churches, whether it's they can only volunteer, or we also have actual levels for any kind of budget to really, sustain for the smaller kind of size churches. Any of those ranges from, $500 to $5,000 for fundraising. Mm-hmm. And then they also get build days. Depending upon those levels, they get, 2, 3, sometimes 4 build days. on the house.
So they actually get out there and go for it.
Yes, absolutely.
How long does it take to do a house?
It takes a few months, really.
A few months?
A few months. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And all right, so you're doing 55, 56, you want to do 57, you need some churches. This is unbelievable. And you guys have been doing it for a long time. And I don't know, the Apostle Project to me is a unique one. How did that come about?
Well, Denise was actually there in the start of it. We started it back in, I want to say 2007. Mm-hmm. And it's really where we took a lot of our international, because we were founded on Christian principles, our actual organization was, and so we decided to lead in with an actual apostles build and a faith build church kind of, project. And I just remember Denise and another volunteer coordinator of ours in the past went and knocked on doors on the churches and asked them to kind of step up and help out.
It's such a great opportunity for fellowship within each church. You're able to bring your own people out and work together, doing something outside the box. I mean, you're not really inside the church. You're not doing normal church activities. You're working together, and you're able to meet the family and get to know them and really know their need.
And these are turnkey operations, right? I mean, the house is complete.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. They move in. We have a celebration at the end of the process, and everyone gets to participate and hand the keys, and it's very powerful. It's very meaningful.
Wow. And how do you handle the real estate part of it?
We then become the banker. Is that what you mean?
You got to build a house on somebody's property.
We often are given donations of land. We buy land. We hope at discounts. And sometimes we just pay full price for it. We've really been blessed recently with some donations of land. We have a very large donation of property coming in Rogue River, so we'll soon be expanding a little bit into Rogue River.
Wow.
By a woman who's just been wonderful to us. So it's just wherever it's brought to us.
Wherever you can connect the facilities up and go.
Exactly.
Quite a process, and I know you've blessed a lot of families, but I just want to say again, with Denise and Tiffany are recommending here, you or your church, individually you can get involved, but if your church is looking for a project, and I know one church that did this, got involved, I think for several years in a row, but it ended up becoming the annual project for the church as well as the men's group. Of course, the ladies got involved too, but it became the annual project of the church, and I think even some fundraising was involved with that. So it can be quite an outreach.
Several churches participate continually.
Yeah, and I just think that's wonderful. So get a hold of Denise or Tiffany, and again, do you have a phone number?
Sure, our phone number is 779-1983.
1983, 779-1983, and you get a lot of donations too in material. How's that managed?
Two different ways. We have a lot of donations that are in materials that are used directly in house construction.
Right.
We have a lot of local companies that donate siding and plumbing material and roofing, which are very generous and supportive. And those are used directly in house construction and keep the cost down.
Right.
We also have a lot of other material donated to us that are processed through our restore, and that's just all home materials.
That's out on the one out on South Pacific Highway.
It is.
And so the resources from that go into these projects, right?
The resources from the store, they actually pay 100% of the administrative costs of the organization.
Oh, wow.
And then they also help fund houses.
I've bought windows out there.
Yeah, there's some great deals, and it changes all the time.
Yeah, because I think what happens is that, when you're in a project, you have leftover material or you didn't use it all, and you take it over and give it to you guys. They get the tax receipt, you get the money.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I tell you, that's out on South Pacific Highway. You can't miss it. Go out there and check it out. And by shopping there, you're helping them. And then, of course, if you want to get involved, well, thank you both for coming in. I just think this is wonderful. Do you have the 12 apostles? Do you have the 12 churches?
Currently, we have had 7 churches that partner with us, so we're still looking. Yeah.
All right, so we need, 5 more. So 5 more churches. And I hope you're under real conviction right now listening to this. And you can give them a call at 779-1983 and participate in this, from taking on a full project or getting involved partially, whatever, Tiffany and Denise can work with you on, and even involved in some of the actual work on the house itself, which I think the sweat labor is what really gets people emotionally connected to the whole thing. So thanks for what you both do, and thanks for coming in. Let me know if you need any more.
Okay.
5 churches. I'm sure there's 5 people out there right now. You're going to go back to your pastor and say, all right, let's get involved in this. and give them a call and do it, okay? A number one more time, 779-1983, or you can go to roguevalleyhabitat.org is their website, and that's a good way to connect with them as well. Again, Denise and Tiffany, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, we'll see you next time on Focus Today.